We Europeans, at the start of the last century, we were 20% of the world population. At the start of this century, we are 10%, and by 2050, we'll be 5% of the world population. We need to be very proud on the type of society we stand for, on our way of life, on what we have managed to achieve over 70 years now working together as part of a major project of European integration. But our success, the fact that we managed to set a level of quality life in Europe that combines both economic, social and values-driven elements, should not make us complacent. We should be aware that we are facing many threats, that the success of our model needs to be sustained, and we need to find solutions to these specific threats that affect our future. There is no doubt that in the European Union we are facing many important shortages in our labor markets. And this strategic, structural problem has two sides. First, we have less people than we need in key areas that would determine our competitiveness. The other part of the problem is that we need to be able to upskill and reskill people who are already in employment, but they do not have the level of training that the current situation requires. This is why addressing this double deficit is more important than ever. We need a skills revolution in Europe that would allow us to attract talent, to leave nobody behind. That means that we need to elevate upskilling and reskilling to some sort of a human right. I think that when it comes to inclusion and diversity, I think that European societies have made enormous progress in the last years. We are now more multicultural, we are more diverse. There are students at the IE that aspire to follow a career on public affairs, on international diplomacy. Why not the European Union? Then they would have to be convinced of the need of public service. My advice would be, if one needs to take this lane, to be very clear that this notion, this vocation of public service is very present.